Today we're going to graph quadratic inequalities. So our problem is x plus 3 times x plus 2 times x minus 1 is less than 0. So our first step is to make everything equal to x. So x will be negative 3, negative 2, and 1. Our next step is to put that on a number line so it looks like that. And then we're going to find the points from that. So the points are negative infinity and negative 3, and negative 3 and negative 2, and negative 2 and 1, and 1 and infinity. So now we're going to make something called a sign chart, and we're going to use the points that we just found, and then we're going to use the numbers from the problems up here. So it's going to be x minus 3, x plus 3, x plus 2, and x minus 1. So how this works is we're going to find a number between negative infinity and negative 3 and plug it into x. So a number between that is negative 4. If we plug negative 4 into x plus 3, it's going to equal negative 1. And negative 1 is the negative number, so we're going to put negative. And if we plug negative 4 into there, we will get negative, and that will also be a negative number, so we put the negative sign. And lastly, we put negative 4 in there, we'll get negative 5, so it's going to be all negative, and so on. So if we multiply this, it will negative times negative is a positive, and a positive times a negative is a negative. So we get negative, positive, negative, and positive. So now we gotta set it to less than 0. So negative is less than 0, so we put yes. Positive is not less than 0, so we put no. And negative is less than 0, and positive is not. So we go up here and find the 2 points that make sense and that are less than 0, which are negative infinity and negative 3 and negative 2 and 1. So our final answer is parentheses, negative infinity and negative 3 and negative 2 and 0, and that is the final answer.